Randy Ritskes, driver of Supermodified number 88 Durant Farms, the car owner. And Randy, last year was kind of a resurrection for you.
I grew up.
I mean by that you hadn't been around in a while. You know, people kind of forgot about you, and all of a sudden you got a ride at the end of the 2010 season, and made 2011 really work.
Oh no, it was a great year. I didn't want to come back and just jump in anything. I don't know, I'm getting too old to just jump in a car one and done. When I heard Danny Sewell's car a few years back, that really hurt me. I didn't, so I just said no more one and dones. If I can get a good ride, and that I would commit to it. And 2 years ago when Randy came up with the other car to run Classic, I had a lot of fun, and he said, you want to do it again? And I wasn't being ignorant. I just said, not in this car. I said, I want to be able to go out and race, and we all put our money together and got some sponsors and went out and got the car that we had last year, and nobody's regretting that decision.
I'm sure you weren't surprised at the season you had last year, but I would think it would be safe to say a lot of people were.
Oh no, I was surprised too. Like there's a few times going into 3 where I actually let off, where a few years ago I wouldn't have let off and caused more problems. I raced a lot smarter. I wanted to finish. When you've got a car that you could probably do it the next lap, you don't have to just jump on every advantage that you have. You can sit back and wait. That's what makes Otto great. He doesn't have to pass guys as soon as he gets to them. He can wait. And there's so many cars that are like that now, and ours is one of them. I don't have to take those chances.
Now, during the season, probably the only negative thing that came up was the one night you had with Joey Payne.
Yes.
What happened?
Joey and I have a lot of fun with this. I wanted to pass Joey really bad. We've been very competitive way back in ISMA. He's strong-headed. I'm strong-headed. He could have let off. I could have let off. If we didn't hit each other, we probably just would have drove right through turn 1 wall anyways. It was just a bad decision on both of our parts. That's all.
All right, now you had your first real shot at a track title last year. Missed it by just a little.
9 points. Bring that Joey Payne thing up again, aren't you? Yeah, we had one DNF, and that happened to be the twin 35s, and that ruined our year. But hey, we'll learn from it. This year will be a little bit better. Joe proved it last year. You got to finish every race. If you're going to give a race up, you're going to finish 2nd, 3rd, 4th in points.
If you had somebody say to you, you can have either a track title or the Classic, which would you take?
I have to take one. I've been so close on both. Man, I think Classic. I like Classic
because it's got the prestige of everything.
Well, I think I've had more opportunities. I've lost that race so many times. It's more personal to me because I've screwed up a lot of times running that race. Where last year was the only close that I've got to a track championship. So Classic's always sitting there nibbling at me, and I got a car that I can do it with.
Pat Strong, owner of Plum Crazy Racing Supermodifieds, mostly number 99, but sometimes number 98 as well. You've been in the division a long time, Pat. What keeps you in it?
I think it's just racing. I've always been going to Oswego Speedway my whole life, and I don't know, there's just something about the track that just draws me there. It's almost a sickness, I got to believe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've known a lot of guys that have quit over the years and got out of racing, but then I turn around and watch them, seeing them on a mechanic's cars, wrenching on somebody's car, or else you just can't get away from it. I don't know. It's just an addiction, I guess.
You were around a long time before you finally got your first win. That had to be just a tremendous feeling for you.
Yeah, it was. We worked pretty hard. We've never been a big buck operation by no means. We just try to do the best we can with what we have. And when Joey came along and got us our first win, that was pretty exciting. If anything, my wife actually bawled her eyes out the whole time. So that was very, very good. And I guess that's what makes you keep coming back. We've had a few good years with a lot of different drivers over the years, and you do good one night, it makes you come back. That's all.
And of course, you got a really good driver coming up. Jumped behind the wheel last year towards the end of the season, Michael Barnes. He won as a rookie. had some bad luck after that, kind of fell by the wayside. What made you bring Michael back into the field?
Well, actually, this was kind of a joint venture between me and Joey Payne. Joey comes a long way just to race, and he wants to make sure that he has an opportunity to win a race if he comes up. And we were still kind of shaking the bugs out of the new car, and I suggested to Joey that we put somebody in there, a quality driver who could help us, figure out what's going on with the car. And between the two of them, it worked great. It really did. I mean, the car every week just got better and better and better. And, a couple bad luck things. And I think maybe Michael brought that along with him a little bit, but we're gonna shake that out.
Coming up in 2012, of course, you got Michael behind the wheel again. But I think one of the really exciting things that's happening is Jared Andretti, John's son, is coming in. You're going to have your car available to him for a practice session.
Yeah, Danny Kapuzinski and Chuck Hanley and stuff wanted to throw something together. I think it'd be good to have the Andretti family back at Oswego Speedway again. I think that's pretty neat. So we'll give the kid a chance to run around, and he's going to drive into the old car, which actually has been the best car right now because it's just Old Faithful, and I figured that he'll get some good seat time with that and get a feel for a super modified with it. So.